I'm Indian with white patches.
I'm an African American with white patches.
I am Hispanic with white patches.
I am black with white patches.
I'm Caucasian with white patches.
I am Asian with white patches.
I'm human with white patches.
They've heard it all.
It looks like your skin is coming off.
You look like a cow.
I'm burnt.
I'm ugly.
You're an alien.
The effects are devastating.
Why me? Why do I have it?
It made me feel bad, really sad.
So I didn't know what the kids at school would say to me.
That made me feel ashamed of myself.
It was more just like a shock.
I was doing good. Am I that bad?
What they have is
Vitiligo.
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 We're twins and we have vitiligo.
Vitiligo is a disease of the skin where patients lose their color. The result is white spots that appear that are pretty prominent and easy to recognize by everyone who sees them. The reason why the white spots appear is because the immune system, whose job it is to protect you from infection and cancer, crawls into the skin, finds the pigment-making cells, and kills them. The result is that in that area, there's no more pigment, and what's left is a white spot.
It does affect nearly 1% of the population, so about 1 in 100 individuals outside walking the street have vitiligo.
We believe around 70 million people in the world's population have vitiligo.
We have millions of patients worldwide that are affected, and some are behind closed doors. We need to open the doors, not just to the patients here, but around the world.
It does not have any barriers when it comes to race, ethnicity, or gender.
Vitiligo is not a black disease. It's simply more visible in darker racial ethnic groups.
I have no control over my emotions for it. And it's gonna do what it does. And it's a very sensitive subject.
There's a lot of self-esteem that he masks that's underlying that a lot of people can't see. But as his mom, I can see it. Maybe I won't do that one again.
That's all right. Vitiligo is not contagious.
So there's nothing wrong with touching our hands. There's nothing wrong with being around us. We are just normal people who's going through a skin condition that changes our pigmentation.
Vitiligo is a white patch that affects the soul.
There are various treatments for vitiligo. So these include topical creams that can affect the immune system. There are also light therapies.
There are success stories with the treatment of vitiligo, but they're stories. It's not a volume.
So we need better treatments that allow us to maintain it long term. And moreover, I want a cure.
And I believe with resources and funding and enough scientists and clinicians, we can find a cure.
There is so little funding for vitiligo that even a little bit makes a difference.
With patients' help, with the community's help, we can increase funding for vitiligo, which will drive treatments, which will drive innovation.
You can make a difference.
We can make a difference.
Together, we can make a difference.
This is my vitiligo, and this is my story.
This is my vitiligo, this is my story.
This is my vitiligo, this is my story.
This is my vitiligo, this is my story.